I'm a youth offender.
You're a youth
In my
offender.
case, I'm 18.
So yeah, all the red caps here in particular, if you can show right there, they're all from. Are you guys all from the same parachute facility?
Yeah, we're all from Growlersburg Fire Camp.
Okay.
We're the Wild Feet Crews.
Okay.
So here right now.
These guys went in as juvenile offenders. From what I understand, there's also there's a lot of restrictions in terms of who can do this kind of firefighting as an incarcerated individual. But for you guys, there's a additional opportunity, right? Like even if you went in as a violent offender,
Yes.
if you went into a juvenile facility, you still have the ability to come and get training. What are the benefits of doing something like this?
Well, okay, we got violent crime, so we got sentenced to a longer time.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to go to high level security yards, real serious stuff going down, real dangerous yards. But with this opportunity, with Scott Budnick, he let the guys that got caught up at 18 not have to go do time with like OG lifers and all that. So we got an opportunity to come to fire camp, and we get time cuts. So time off our sentence, a bunch of time off our sentence. We're like the highest paid inmates in the whole system.
What's the pay though? It's still pretty low, right?
Yeah, it's still low. I think I get like $180 a month.
That's crazy.
You do like an extra when it's during a crisis, right?
Nah, we don't get no extra during no crisis. Not for us. Maybe the free firefighters, but we don't get no extra during the crisis. But there's supposed to be a pay increase in the future. We're supposed to get $5 an hour, but that's still low for like people in the street. But for us, we're like that make us like we'll be doing real well.
Yeah, but you're doing crazy. You're out here. You sent 24 hours in, 24 hours out, right? And then sometimes they do 12 hours and 12 off. But yeah, I mean, it's what are some of the things you do on a day-to-day basis out here?
All right. We go into.
In terms of lighting, do you want to just move this way? That way.
Yeah, let's do it like this.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah.
Well, we're the hand crews, so we go in with our tools. We hike a bunch of miles. We're on the mountain. Then we grab. We work with our hand tools. You feel me? Yeah. So it's like the hardest job in the firefighting. For the wildland. Period. It's like we're like infantry. Yeah. Foot soldiers. Yeah, so for cutting line, we're scraping brush, we're using chainsaws, scraping brush, we're making a path between the fire and the rest of the fuel, the community, the brush. So we make that barrier, we create that barrier with our hand tools, but it takes a long time, it takes hours and hours, and we go where the bulldozers can't get to. You feel me? So we're going in tight spaces, real steep, where the bulldozer would like fall if it would try to go up there. It's crazy. So. Oh yeah, it's crazy stuff. We sleep out there. We get our rest when we can out there on the mountain. Like it's crazy. Yeah,
It gets dangerous too, right?
it's dangerous. Yeah, dangerous. I have to dodge rocks sometimes coming down. Dodge them. You feel me? I swear to God, no mama. We got it.
All right.
It's dangerous work.
Will you like it?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's almost like a respite from being? Is it better than being in prison or no?
It's way better because I was in a prison yard. I'm seeing guys get stabbed, get jumped, get beat up. The cops treat us like shit. But here, we get better treatment, right? They talk to us like humans. Talk to us like humans. We got a job. We're underpaid, but we got a job. Yeah, feel me? And then the community comes out and shows us all kinds of love. We never received that growing up. You never received that kind of love, that kind of recognition for anything we've done. So now, doing this kind of stuff and all this love coming, that's life-changing for a lot of guys because that's all they be needing is a little bit of recognition. With this, it's life-changing, and we get opportunities at careers.
How long was your sentence? You don't mind me asking?
17 years.
17 years. Oh, damn. They're going to shave it off.
Yeah.
They're going to shave it off.
They're gonna shave it off. They shaving so long.
They better shave it off.
You know what I mean? We ain't breaking, you know what I mean? We ain't 40 years, but now I got 2 years left. 2 years left. Had to work a bunch of time off with schooling and graduating high school.
How old are you now?
I'm 25 now. Again, I've been down for a minute.
I feel you.
I started at 18 and 25.
And you got linked up with this program how many years ago?
I got to the fire camp last year in November. That was the first time any person like my kind of case, violent crime, was allowed to go to fire camp. Yeah, last year in November. So We're the start of it. We're the start of it.
What about for adult offenders? Do you think that like it's a good program overall, right? Like I mean, it's like even if it wasn't fighting wildfires, like do you feel like these kinds of initiatives? You talked about being feeling like a human, right? Feeling like a sense of dignity from other people. You feel like these kinds of programs, reintegration programs like that, would be successful overall, like in terms of giving you proper training and giving you tools to one, lower your CS, give back to the community somehow, and then when you go out, you have. Well, I'm not entirely sure about the wildfire programs in general, but like in general, it's good to have that kind of work experience so you don't let it like your life.
Yeah. It could be successful, but the thing is the pay. The work compared to the pay is like he's crazy.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys get rolled off on the mountain, their body get beat up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if the pay went up, more guys would be more grateful for the opportunity. Yeah, we're grateful for the opportunity. We got all this time. You know what I mean? We're young, and then we're real excited. We're real motivated. So when we get out, we're firefighters. You feel me? We're not running the streets no more.
Yeah.
But for the adult crews, I mean, it just depends on their motivation. But it's hard work. So if you're lazy, you're not gonna last. You're gonna hate it. But if you're motivated to better yourself, it's gonna work for you as long as you work it. I feel like yeah.
That's nice to hear from you, man. I don't want to keep you from eating your sausage and biz at their meal. Yeah. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Here he's done to talk, and then
Yeah. Let's talk. Yo, those are. Does the steak get one of those? Yeah, we get a brand new. Those are kind of drippy, dude.
Just a little bit, and you know, see, like blind, it's like nice.
Yeah. You get to keep it? Do you get to keep the hats?
Yeah.
Oh, you get to bring it back?
Well, everything they give us, everything's kind of state issue when you get there. They kind of prepare you for the fires, so that way when you get out there, do what you
No, I'm saying like when you go back, do you get to keep them?
but I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to keep that here.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna conquer you.
like, hey,
No, I did see some jackets there. They're pretty sweet.
All right, bro, chill. We're not gonna take their clothes off their back, bro. They're fucking fighting.
Man, we'll give it to you, man. It's a donation.
All right. So, how are you guys feeling? Great. Talk is good.
Blessed. We're blessed.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried them yet. Not gonna lie.
what do I eat?
No, it's all right. It's something.
No, I'm good. I just ate. I ate before I got here.
Yeah.
While you eat, you talk. How about that? And then swap it out.
Well, again, don't be beer and Angel for those who
You don't want to eat on camera?
Huh? No. I gotta go wait.
You got this is hella lady blogger right now. Well, they're gonna be judging. They're gonna be judging the way you're eating.
don't worry. He eats on.
Fucking with you. Yeah.
So how you guys doing?
We're blessed. You know, we're taking it all in. We just came down from the mountain yesterday. We were assigned to the Eden Fire. Our division, you know, was meeting up with other crews, doing some hand line. The dozer only goes so far, you know. Our job is really to kind of get in the cracks and crevices where those dozer can go. And when we get there, we work as a team, you know. This guy is crazy out in the fires, man. This guy goes crazy. This guy goes crazy.
So, let me ask you, how long has been training? Like, when did you get started with the program? A relatively new one, right?
Yeah, it's relatively new. I mean, fire camps have been around for a while, but as far as for us, you get sent to a training facility before you're even allowed to camp. And the training, honestly, will not prepare you for what it really is. You know, it's there. It's only a 2-week program. You fight, do a couple sets of push-ups, run a mile or so. But yeah, but it's like, whether it's a top primarily, it's whether we're hiking with a pack on or having to curse the. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you won't be able to really figure out what it's about until you get to a fire camp.
Yeah.
It's a lengthy process. I think these facilities try to imitate the feeling you get when you're on the mountain. You know, the hike can be miles and miles, and you know, you got to carry this water, and your circumstances are subject to change, you know, depending on the winds and how the fire increases over time, you know. And these places really just cannot imitate that emotion, that feeling you get when you're up there, you know.
Before these fires this week, had you guys fought any fires before? Or is this your first?
No, we were just here as a Ventura fire, the mountain fire,
Okay. Oh yeah.
just recently. So that was our most recent fire. I mean, fire season just passed, so the last couple fires we have caught is
It's kind of crazy to be your first
Yeah.
experience.
But you know, it's it feels good to be able to, you know, show the community that we're out there, you know, we're trying to help the community. You know, it's a hard time for everybody. You know, God bless those people that were affected from these fires, you know, that coming back and your house is burned down. It's very crazy, you know, it's a very crazy time, but you know, it feels good to be able to help these people in some type of way.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how I don't think a lot of people know that historically 1/3 of California's firefighting force is made up of incarcerated folks, and I think right now it's like 40 something percent because
We're the backbone of the operation. This is really it's the backbone of the operation, and you know, Cal Fire is kind of just to cover up for it, you know, and we get out there and we do the hard work.
yeah.
But shout out to those people. Those people do work too, you know. But we get the rough and tough end of the stick.
Yeah. You guys, what do you want people to know about either this program or about just being an incarcerated with firefighters in general? Like, is there any, PSA that you want to make or what's something that people probably don't know, considering that a lot of people don't even know that you guys are out here at fighting these fires?
I mean, one thing I would want the public to know is just we're taking advantage of the second chance that we're being given, you know? And this is an opportunity to change our lives, you know, the trajectory of our lives, to be able to get a career once we leave, you know? And we're blessed to be in this position, you know? And like you said, a lot of people may not know about it, but we're putting the work in to try to not only better ourselves, but better our community.
Bro, don't pump it up too much. They're not gonna give you more. They're not gonna give you more money. It's crazy. They get me. It's serious. Well, they're like this. Fires also is so much larger than if they weren't out here. They need to get paid an adequate wage, right?
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, we get paid $5, $5.80 an hour.
You're over here like, oh, spray.
We get
I love reading the wires. Hey, pay cut out of this.
You oversold.
Yeah, we get paid $24 a day. So, I mean,
$24 a
Let
day.
me tell you this.
when we're on a fire,
Talk to me. You guys know that there's you got the normal like the rest of the firefighters, right? They're also in the staging area over there somewhere. Right. So you got that, and they get paid like the municipality gets paid like I think 98 grand or something. Like they get paid pretty well. They get pretty so they're. What would you say if I were to tell you that there's also private brigades on top of that really rich people like Rick Caruso, you know, the Grove?
Very good.
Yeah, the Grove. It's like, come on.
Very aware.
And it's lame as fuck. Anyway, he owns the Grove, the real estate developer. So we hired private firefighters to protect the Grove. You know how you heard about the Palisades that got burned down. 75% of it's gone. Except for Rick Caruso's mall in the middle of the Palisades. Why? Because he hired a private brigade. Those dudes are making $7,000 a day.